half of my props are missing. How sad. Today, if you are interested in learning about the stats, the statistics for Ukiah, California for May of 2020, this is the perfect video for you. So, let's get started. Hello, my name is Kasie Gray, your homegirl broker associate here in Ukiah, in the surrounding areas, and of course, the holder of the stats, the one who has the numbers. These are the numbers, and I have them. So I'm gonna let you know what they are, and if you have any questions, want to see some stats for other areas, please let me know in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get started. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe. Moving on. So with Ukiah in May of 2020, I'm going to compare May of 2020 to April of 2020 and May of 2019. So you'll be able to see, how it was from the month before and how it was from the year before. So very in-depth, and let's get to it. So the amount of homes that were for sale for May of 2020 was 37. In April of 2020, it was 30, and then in May of 2019 it was 74. So as you can see, that's a huge drop in the amount of homes that are actually on the market. This could be, from coronavirus, could be from the presidential election, it could be from a lot of things, but we're going to see how it plays out in the next couple of months. So make sure to subscribe. The amount of houses that sold in May of 2020 was 11, and the amount of houses that sold April of 2020 was also 11, and then the amount of houses that sold in May of 2019 was 21. So we don't have any increase or decrease from the month before, but from the year before we have about almost a 50% decrease in the amount of homes that have sold. But if you keep in mind, we almost had 50% less listings. So the average price per square foot for May of 2020 was $259, and for April of 2020 it was $274. So it went down definitely. And then for May of 2019 it was $285. So it is creeping down slowly but surely. Let's take a look at days on the market. So days on the market for May of 2020 was an average of 46. For April of 2020 it was an average of 76, and then for May of 2019 it was 71. So as you can see, things are definitely going down in price but selling faster. The faster things sell, the more bidding you're gonna have, the more multiple offers you're gonna have. So let's take a look at the average active price. So for May of 2020, the average active price was $610,000. For April of 2020, it was $524,000, and then for May of 2019, it was $653,000. So we went up from the month before, but down from the year before, and that could be, one of two things. A new $1 million house came on the market and, drastically raised the price up, whatever it might be. I don't put a limit on these searches, so it just includes everything, and that's, how an average is provided. But a better indicator of what the market is doing is the average sold price. So for May of 2020, the average sold price was $426,000. For April of 2020, it was $424,000, and then for May of 2019 it was $396,000. So we're definitely up from the year before, just a little bit from the month before. Great numbers. And then as far as months of inventory goes, if you are not familiar with my stat videos, months of inventory is the indicator of, whose market is it, a buyer's market or a seller's market. 1 to 4 months is a seller's market, 4 to 6 is like a neutral market, and then 6 and up is a buyer's market. but for May of 2020, the months of inventory was 3.4, and then for April of 2020, it was 2.7, and then for May of 2019, it was 3.5. So we're definitely, creeping up there more towards the buyer's side of things and more towards neutral. I think that's great. I think everyone deserves a shot to sell their house and to be able to buy one. I don't think it should be, drastically one way or another. We gotta have balance in this world. With everything going on, it'll be definitely interesting to see the impact that it has in the market, especially it being a election year. Big things happen every 4 years. So just hang on if you are interested in getting pre-approved. Interest rates are seriously so low. So definitely reach out to me. Let me connect you with a lender if buying is something that you're interested in. If you're interested in selling, as you can see, days on the market is very low and things are going fast. So if you have a house to sell, now is the time to do it. And I'm not just saying that because I sell real estate, but I mean, obviously it's a case-by-case basis and how much you owe and etc., etc. But I think if you have equity in your house and you've been thinking about it for a while, I think this is the right time to pull the trigger. And I don't always say that, I really don't. But uncertainty in the future, that I would just say now is a good time to do it. And interest rates are low, so it's like you can find somewhere to go. Okay, so thanks so much for watching my stat video for May of 2020 in the Ukiah area. I appreciate your views so much. Make sure to, like my Facebook and follow my Instagram. And if you have any other questions about the real estate market in Ukiah or the surrounding areas or anywhere that I know about, just reach out and I'd be happy to help. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm loyal. This hand is loyal. It don't get no better than this.